Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 19 on Greenwich Valley Farm. So during the stream this week, we got to a point of the grass being ready. So, I couldn't remember for the life of me what I said about the silage bales. Whether I was going to do both another field as silage or leave a bee. So, we've done two fields as hay. Hopefully, that doesn't go back on what I've previously said, because I can't simply remember. It's been a while. So we'll drop this down. And should be good to go. So, the gearbox mod, as I'm going to call it, because it's what everyone's interested in the grand scheme of things in that mod. I went to see on the GitHub to see if it had a new version. 9 days ago, he updated it. Did something to it. You can see that. That was what I can see, honestly, to change the way you download it. It seems 9 days ago it didn't have the traction. I didn't know about it, I don't think, in that time frame. So don't think it's it all of a sudden going out into the public eye that's made this change. But when you go to the download page, which I did link, if you scroll down and read the description, it says, get the latest version, click here. You click that and that's how you download it now. He's changed that. Why, I don't know, but he has. So I'm not too sure what that was all about. I will, if memory serves, I will provide a link in the description. Again, like I said last time, if I forget, let me know in the comments, and I will pin it to the top of the comments. But hopefully I don't. Fingers crossed. So if anyone doesn't watch all of these and wondering what the hell happened here, I'd like to know too. It didn't grow. It's weird. That field's obviously good to go, so we'll end up baling that up. The plan today is to get this baled, at least. I may keep a little bit, but I highly doubt it. I do want to get more sheep at some point, so we may keep a single load of bales, but it ain't going to be anything crazy. I can tell you guys that much. And the rest, they're just going to get sold, so hopefully, all things being equal, I'll be able to get the Anderson trailer in this video and some of the... Can we bump this up to a faster speed, maybe? And of course, rowing this does take a bit of time, unfortunately. This is the bigger field out of the lot. But we'll be able to have at a pretty quick baling. And I'm recording Friday's video already. Although I got up at 9. I should have been way more ahead than I was. I've just been chilling, and I'm still on vacay mode. I shouldn't be. So, yeah, should have done more. I still can. I plan, in theory, to be able to record a truck sim video as well. I ended up getting back into Red Dead recently, so I played some of that this morning. Final mission I did at like 1 o'clock in the morning last night. Oh, it was a rough one. Called the Horseman Apocalypse. I can never say that word. Apocalypse? Apocalypse? Yeah, I can never say that word properly. Google that, and you'll see why I say that was a hell of a mission, because that got me like, oh, dang. It got a little bit gruesome. Little freaky. The game doesn't hold back on the gore. It really doesn't. It's such a good game. If you get the chance to get it, get it. It is really a good game. I just hope they optimize it way more, because it really does not seem optimized still. It really doesn't. which is kind of crazy to me. AAA game like that and that badly optimized. A game of that high profile too. Fortunately, Rockstar's MO now, I don't think they're going to fix it either. Because multiplayer, 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 shark cards, the equivalent of whatever they're doing. Yeah, that shit. And unfortunately, we all know that's what the route's going to go down. I mentioned it in my live stream the other day. I say the other day, I think it was, what, Tuesday now. So one of you asked if I play multiplayer. No, I don't. I was going to dabble in putting mods into it at this point. And put the script hook in it. And that comes with a trainer. So I was dicking around with the trainer. And that's a game where I'm not cheating at all. I've only just put it in, but the only thing I will and do change from time to time, other than in a mission, because it can screw the missions, is the weather and time of day. Basically, is what I typically use a trainer for in that game. In GTA 5, what do I use a trainer for? Mess around with all the online vehicles. I'm not spending that kind of money to play online. Pile of junk. But I've not tried the multiplayer. I've just got Script Hook in, and Script Hook is one of those mods where they try and protect the online side of things, so it automatically detects you going online and switches off. So I may have a look-see online at some point. See what it's all about. But to be quite honest, I've got... That was a lot of birds. I got a feeling it's probably going to be very similar to GTA Online, and that doesn't interest me at all. Not in the slightest. Be a different story maybe if there was a few more people that I knew playing on it. But in TeamSpeak, Simulate Gaming's the only one. No. No, Simulate and Simulation for the Nation is the only two that I got it, including myself. Nobody else has it. And by nobody else, the only other person that would probably play it would be Dan and Dave just doesn't like Red Dead. Not his type of game. Which I'm actually kind of surprised about, but hey, not everyone's taste, I guess. He's wrong, but it's not everybody's taste. So I think actually... yes, no, maybe? No. I was going to say, I think it's fixed the update, the engine RPM jumping around on this, but no, it's not. It does jump around when it's... Oh, right there. I think it's getting up to the speed and then trying to hold it. So it is a little funky there. That wasn't rain, was it? No, good. Dang. Scared me for a minute. We are going to need to come down here with the sprayer. Now, I think I spoke about it recently. Getting a small sprayer to throw on the arse end of, wow, this thing. And when I say small, I mean literally the smallest one that we can put on the back of this. Possibly even one off the mod hub, I don't know. Just to keep up here, to save me having to bring a main sprayer up. And that can be for cow fields and this. I think the only other tractor we've got up here is the fence, so we'll have to unhook all of that and get that hooked up with the bale up. The bales, they may actually be almost fermented. Not too sure. Drop that down, move this forward. Climb the barbed wire, get all cut up, get our little scanner, the wobster, and we'll scan. Another day to go. Yes, I'll cut them open with a chainsaw. Actually, I had someone ask if that was possible the other day. You guys never disappoint with some of your comments. There's someone I give a lot of leeway to for various different reasons from... Yeah. Is that... I never knew these motors had lights on it. Although, it's kind of pointless because it's facing towards you, so it'd blind you. No, kinda makes sense. I somewhat get that. Alright, right now we're on low range. As much as I like this Fent, I don't know. I miss having a John Deere. So I don't know if I will keep it around. What do you guys think? Keep it around? Get a John Deere? John Deere I'll get will be a 7810 on the map. Man, this tractor's just not doing it for me. Is that bad collisions again? Maybe not. Why is that not turning the way I'm expecting it to turn? This doesn't steer while going backwards, does it? I hope not. I'd imagine it doesn't. There we go. Alright, go into the gearbox and range up. Get our baler unfolded. Get it lowered down. And fire up. Now in the config, what PTO do we have it on? 100%, okay. I'm a golden, making hay bales. Making golden hay bales. There we go. Alright, once we're going straight, I'll take a sip of water. There we go. Of how much hay we have on the ground, I doubt we're going to be able to finish it all off today. I may save some for the live stream too. Potentially that's what I'll do, so I'll end up leasing the stacker. The Anderson there. Ooh, missed a chunk there. I'll end up buying that thing at some point too, once we've got our first harvest. And I've got a feeling we're going to make some good money off our first harvest. I've got a good feeling about that, so we'll have to wait and see, laddies. And ladies. Very few, if any, that actually watch the channel. I know there used to be. I don't think there is anymore. Yeah, we'll knock this out pretty quick. Of course, I'll start with the bigger field out of the two. The grand scheme of things, I think this is all really we've got to do is make hay. The forestry side of stuff, I'm really not happy about how the Fergie Grey was coping with that. I know I put out a thing saying about... Okay, is this the first video since... Yeah, it is. On here about doing small-scale forestry, and I've got some equipment for it. I ended up messing around with the Fergie to give that a go, and it just didn't like it at all. The small wood chipper, which I'll end up buying. We've got the land already. And an old tractor, an old trailer that was already on site. Catch my drift. Go on, back up. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, trying that, and the Fergie just wasn't happy. It needs like tops of trees, not the bottom ends. Otherwise, it's just too light. It really is. So I don't think I'll be able to get away with that, and I don't want to go into large scale stuff. And the answer I'm just thinking to myself now would be the leap here. Get that thing. But again, I don't want to be doing mass deforestation. I want to be doing a little bit with a chainsaw sort of thing. But we could use the leap to load stuff. Yeah. Just thinking of interesting other stuff I can do in the downtime. You know, someone else said, I think they were on this map as well, what, 6-day seasons like I run, and they're finding they're having to fast forward through a lot, and is 3-day seasons better. I used to run 3-day seasons, and I used to get caught out by the weather, and I think I would even, or everyone would even more, because the weather is so drastically different now. It's hard to say. Even with your animals, there's only so much stuff to do before you have to fast time with seasons. I just think that's a thing with seasons right now, really. Well, it's not necessarily an issue with seasons at all. It's really there's nothing else to be doing in the downtime. Sure, greenhouses perhaps, but even then, what you actually physically need to do for the greenhouses is very, very limited indeed. So there is always forestry. As far as the content perspective goes, forestry, people, they don't mind a little bit of it. Like, maybe a couple of minutes and then done, it seems. So then you were forced to just, oh, fast time, fast time, fast time. Don't know if, like, root crop would be ready at a different time. Let's split that open. Potatoes. No, they're all ready in the same sort of time frame. It'd be kind of cool to do some root crop stuff. May have to see if any contracts come up and do a bit of that. It would be kind of fun, I think. Can't say I've ever seen any contracts like that come up on here. For root crop, and then it depends on the field, of course. It's going to want to save, yeah, I'm just going to check now out of curiosity. Mowing, fertilizing, yeah. It is the season for that, and I would inevitably be doing quite a bit of it. It's probably going to be a mix of hay and silage, honestly, I'll end up doing. See what's more profitable. And those silage bales we'll take down to the BGA and throw them in the shredder. Where is the BGA anyway? Okay, it's up down by the main farm. And we'll see. I'm curious to see what is more profitable. Probably silage, let's be honest. Probably is silage, as much as I don't really enjoy doing it. It probably is. And with that being all the way down there, I really don't want to take the loader tractor down there. And I don't think the skid steer is probably going to be big enough to lift the bales up in there. So I may have to take down that tractor to do that. But there again, I can just dump them and get rid of them all in one lump. Presumably. Install them down there for a bit first. Oh yeah, you're meh, ain't alright. Fresh hay for you. Well, some. We'll see how many bales we get out. If it looks like we're not going to get a whole lot of bales, I probably won't keep any. I just don't feel I'm going to need a lot of hay. Even when I buy 10 more. So we'll buy another load of sheep once we have the extra cash. I seem to have more cash on Shamrock than I do here, and I just do not understand why. More reason to do a bit of forestry, make a little cash on the side. How long have we been going? 22 minutes. Whole bunch of baling, dang. I honestly thought we would have ripped through the field a lot quicker than we did. It doesn't seem that small. This field probably could do with a bigger windrow. Fatten up the rows too. Could look at getting one of them. It'd be overkill for, say, that field, for example, or even to a point the other one. I'll run around and get the bits that I missed. The big chunks, at least. The small little wispy bits like there I don't care about, but the actual full-on rows. Predominantly so we can actually get another bale out. So probably you'll be able to. And then we'll English run down and grab the Anderson. Release that. I know we make our money back on that selling the hay. There again, I'm gonna have to do at least 2. One for the silage too. The silage has got another day yet, so I won't do that. Alrighty, that'll do in here. I'll leave that here. Actually, no, I can't. Pull forward. Try and get a artistic photo. Boom. Photo taken. Or in that. Shut it down. It's cool, you could actually see that slowly winding down. That's just the header. Wonder what that noise was. Okay. I'll run over to this. Wrong one. And we will lease. How long have we been going? 25 minutes. Perfect. We'll go get the biotechnology. This one. Oh, What's cheaper? Really? That's more money? That's kind of surprising, actually. Wow. That is surprising. Alright, we'll lease this. It's 3 grand, we'll call it. Run down, get that. So we will see you guys, honestly, when we're back here. We'll pull it in at least. Once I find the pause button as I bounce off the walls, apparently. Alrighty. We are on our way back to the field. Going down the little track here. So this stuff, we'll see. We'll see how much we'll get. I'm really thinking Sal. We need money. I say we need money. We still got 100 grand at least, but I'd like to see a bit more cash. I'm going to see how this does. We're only in 2-wheel drive. There we go. Now this thing requires 130 horse to run it, but this tractor should be 100 horse, I think. Should be fine. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be able to run it. It's just hydraulics at the end of the day and weight. Is that another sheep pasture over? Oh no, it's a one of the trough scenery things. Gotcha. I remember now. I've gone over and investigated that previously. Good thing about this tractor, actually, it turns kind of sharp for this. Although, I got a front loader on it with a bucket still. Mainly because I'm too lazy to take it off. I was tedding the grass on a live stream and... Whoa. It turned really sharp then. Had someone say, farmers in the UK wouldn't ted with a bucket on. You want to bet? They need to go ted and they can't be asked to touch the bucket. Guess what? They're gonna leave the implement on the front still. Ain't harming nothing. If they had bale spikes on and stuff like that, yeah, I could see them actually taking the time to take it off before getting into the field. Makes sense. But a bucket, yeah, leave her on. Bit of weight. May help. I thought it was kind of comical, that one. I'll get a full load, but I don't think we'll have too many left over in here. Definitely feeling the weight now. That's for sure. Next. Now where this is going to become an issue, the way I typically unload the bales, the front loader and the bucket will become an issue. I'll have to raise it way up. That's going to be a given. 30 minutes. What have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bales left. Well, actually, to sell the bales, I just take a quick shot straight down here. That's so wrong looking. It glitches right through him. It doesn't look good at all. It really doesn't. It's 14 bales on. Weigh 15 ton right now. I shouldn't have any more issues with trees. A bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. So we'll call it 3 grand that it costs to rent this thing. We'll see how much we'll make out of one load of bales here. $4 grand. So what would that be? 5? Yeah, if we go in here, I think... Where is it? Here? Pesos today. Yeah, 5 grand. Wow, it's not much at all, actually. It really isn't. I don't think... Yeah, there's no. It doesn't give you a price for hay. I don't think. Definitely doesn't appear. So yeah, that's silage. Huh. Well, there you go. Yeah, definitely seems like it's gonna be silage bales are the way to go. Unfortunately. I say unfortunately. No skin off my nose. Prefer to do hay, personally. So when you're taking the factor of leasing this, profit out of just the part, we've got 5 bales left in that field. Is it really worth it? Unless you're doing it for animal feed. I don't think so. I definitely don't think so. That's, yeah, surprising. I know I've said it once, I'll say it again. Those bales I'll keep for feed. So I'm getting a bit of extra out of that. I don't know how many bales we'll make out of there. Plus what we've got in the chambers still. I'll get this parked up and that'll be the thumbnail for the stream. So I am going to bid you guys a fond farewell. I hope you guys have a great weekend, as this is Friday's video. I will endeavour to record a truck sim video in a minute. So it'll be American Truck Simulator. Really taking a break from Euro Truck Simulator. I'm just not into it the way I was recently, or previously. So we'll give that a break for a while, again. Until next time, hopefully you guys, chance up, have enjoyed. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.